Right, here we go. We're back on Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, we're about to kick off with episode 7. So let's get right into it and see where we left off last time. Here we go. So where we are, guys, when we left off last time, we were in the room of requirement, and we've got that. So it says that we need to change the colour of an item. Okay, so let's do that. No, wrong one.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Revelio. Accio.
Right, so we've now got the room of requirement. There we go. Didn't you get out of it? Woo. Let's enter the astronomy tower. See what's next on our many list of things to do.
Revelio.
Right, let's go and report to Professor Big and get ourselves into the map chamber.
Revelio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him.
Accio!
How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Here we go, guys. We're
To
back in the map
think
chamber.
it was beneath us all this time. Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
So here we go. We're now going to a tower, which is 1,617 meters away. We'll get back to it just when we get there.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
let's go and pop these balloons. Because you never know, we may need it on these trials.
Let's just keep our heads about it.
Do I get that?
Revelio.
So we've got to go to Hogsmeade Station and the Quidditch pitch. Right, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Levioso. Accio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time. And I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on, then. What you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What? I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rat sire.
No, it's a niffler.
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp. Stole from me, he
He
did.
was robbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's a natural, worth his weight in galleons.
Go on, then. Show him to me.
I...
Suppose you can't even keep
Oh,
hold
come
of
on,
a
where
rat.
are you?
If I...
Could it be a Merlin trial? Brilliant. I should dismount here.
There we go, guys. We popped all the balloons. Oh no. Got it wrong. I'll return to you when I get to where I'm going.
Incendio!
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
I don't need extra work to become a better flyer.
You may not realize it, but steady practice and discipline will undoubtedly improve your flying skills. I would not assign you work that I did not believe was beneficial.
Right, here we
to
go.
you. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius,
Let's see. Ooh. Here we go.
pay
Right.
attention to your wand
Here
work.
we go. We ready? Let's get Glacius on the go. So A, B, A, X. Boom. There we go. Glacius.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching on quickly.
Confringo! Glacius!
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Confringo! Accio!
Right, we've done that. Let's get our quest back up. And let's get the Rackham pencil trial on the go. Let's go meet Professor Big. Who is 1,500 meters away. And we're going to fly there. Right, we're only 160 meters away from Professor Fig. So let's start to descend now. And let's
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower.
Over here.
unable to land. Right, let's go and see if I can land somewhere. What's a bet I'm gonna go all the way back to Hogwarts just to dismount. Ooh, let's try this tower up here. This might be promising. Landing is unavailable right now. Where is Hogwarts? Right, it's, I'll get this landed and I'll be back.
This place has seen better days.
There we go. I've landed. And now I've got a long run ahead of me. So let's get to it. I had a lot of stuff that wasn't claimed. Let's have a look, see how much more powerful it is. That's down, that's down. Right, here we go. Right, here we go, let's get this show on road. Let's run there and I'll be right back with you when I get to Professor Fig.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Accio. should investigate. Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Glacius!
Come here, crupmate.
Accio!
I hope.
Confringo!
The lamb returns to the...
Gryffindor.
You may well...
Accio.
Oh, nothing more than luck.
Accio. Glacius.
Is that the best
Oh,
stake to take me on? You don't want to try that again.
I can't. That's fine. Marvelous strike!
Careful.
Shall we?
Incendio. Confringo. Potato.
For more. You may well.
No one takes one of my own resistance and a potato.
Incendio.
Oh, this is getting fun! Is that all you know? You disappoint me! Time to get my claws out.
Potato. Stupid one. Accio. 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 Who lived here? Incendio. Confringo. Potato.
I'm in production!
Confringo.
Child.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Accio.
Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
What have you done?
Levioso.
Confringo!
Potato. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Act Protego! Incendio! Revelio!
There we are, guys. We are back with Professor Fig.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Perfectus Totalis.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock's...
Perfectus Totalis.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Someone there.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Taste goblin silver.
Incendio.
I won't rest. Dead. I will make it.
Incendio.
An utterly pitiful display. Is that still helping us?
Incendio. Revelio. Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time
Revelio.
now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs near the entry. Revelio! Revelio.
Right, here's our first trial. Let's see where it takes us.
Revelio.
Right, let's sort out my defensive spells. Just want to walk Fringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Let's go. I don't know what's facing us. I'm just playing devil's advocate, would you say? Just to see what's going to happen. So let's go in and let's see what's going to happen now.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Right. Let's have a little moochie.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Right. Let's have a little moochie now. Got a chest here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what's okay. Maybe we can come back to it, I don't know. Find out. Right.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
So where are we now?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Oh no, I don't need. I need to change Accio. Oh,
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Confringo!
that was a bit.
These look familiar.
Accio!
But, gear's full. Okay, wait, let me just make some. Let me just check something, guys. Gear. I don't understand. Ah, right, I've got 2020, okay. I know I'm losing money, guys, but some strange is I only have 20 things on my gear, so
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Right.
Accio!
I need to Accio to this. Let's destroy that. Use that for another space. Right. Where are we? We're on here.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio! Revelio. Protego. Accio. Accio. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. Revelio. Incendio.
I wonder. What have I got to do?
Accio!
Only a disillusion charm is Ah! I think I know what I've got. I think I've just worked it out, people. I think I've just worked it out. Yeah, that's what we've got to do.
More statues. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Woo! Not making this easy on me. Accio!
Okay, let's have a key. Let's have a little.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Let's have a little look. Oh, set of stairs yet.
Revelio!
Oh, we've got another thing to go through.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Right, okay.
Accio!
Oh, well.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Where's this thing?
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
These,
Revelio!
files are becoming something else now, like, aren't they? Right, where are we looking now? Let's see.
Accio! Accio!
Missed. Right, we gotta try and figure out a way across.
Accio!
There won't be a sec, people. Just need to do stuff with. Let's oh, there it is there. Okay, so let's
Accio.
let's just go and crack on with it, shall we?
Accio.
Ah. Nope, missed again. But I think I've got it sussed. Bit of a nightmare, like, don't get me wrong, it's
Accio.
I know what I've got to do. I think I sussed it. And then if I get this one. No.
Accio. Protego. Accio.
Yes. That took some doing that, like. Ooh. Where are we? now. Let's have a look. More Wigan War potion. More Wigan War potion. Ooh, 5 of them. Where have I got 5 of them? What am I facing? Oh no.
Don't like the look of this.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Confringo! Protego!
Accio!
Confringo!
That'll be where I got 5.
Accio! Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Woo! We did it! Oh no, now I'm gonna dog. Oh man.
Confringo!
Incendio!
Protego! Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Protego! Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Confringo! Confringo! Protego!
What a relief.
Now that was a battle and a half, that. Need to definitely stock up on their Wicked Wall potions and whatever I needed to make it, because that was just, yeah. But we did it, which is the main thing, we did it.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
That was an interesting trial, that, like.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
There we are, we're back at the map chamber. See what happens now.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more. We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies.
Let's go back into
Yes, sir.
Hogsmeade and let's have a little moochie round.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Right, let's jump into Hogsmeade. Let's see what I can buy.
I should ask Sirona at
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
them.
rather have no socks.
Come on
than
in and
dancing
have a
like
look
this.
around.
You're not done.
No touching if you have sticky
Father,
fingers.
why is
dancing.
See? And you'd said the charm's come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Known someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Be sure to pass by at least once a year. Twice, if you can.
Just got myself a cake there to, you know, right, let's go and talents. Let's see talents. My talents. I don't know. Let's the map of Hogwarts there. Hogsmeade. There we go, J. Pippins, that's what we want for now.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can get any assistance at all.
Well, let's talk to Jabo Pippins.
What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I might as well just delivery for him, why me?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
So let's go and deliver this. And then come back.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Gryffindor! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio. Gryffindor! Reparo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Protego. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now. Always late, that Pippin.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Revelio. It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
22222.
Right, guys, we're back. We're going to be going back to J. Pippin now to see what he's got to say, and then we'll take it from there. Right, here we go, guys. We're coming back into Hogsmeade now. Going to J. Pippin's shop to find out what's going on.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
So there we go, we delivered the stuff to J. Pippin. Let's see what we've got to do. I'm going to take a few minute break and then we will take it from there.
What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Right, guys, let's go to the 3 broomsticks. And let's see what's going on there with this next step of ours. So yeah, we'll crack on with that now, and we will see where it takes us. Actually, looks like I can't do it. I may have to go and do the Alohomora spell first. Okay, let's go and do that. Let's get back to Hogwarts.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should put any group in motion.
What are you up to now?
Right, here we are, guys. We're back at Hogwarts, and we're going to get the Alohomora spell. Which means we can start getting through doors. So, yeah. It's worth it just for that.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon.
Incendio!
Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my great... Yeah, and use it again. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Here we go, let's cast Alahomora. And we have it. Let's get to give this a try, guys.
Alahomora.
Well done! You're in!
Well, that took
Remember,
something with
use a
bigger
disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes
we
on
got
you.
there.
This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Incendio! Revenue! Revenue. Aloha Mora. Revenue. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble.
Aloha, Mora.
Why don't you consider your prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points.
Revelio.
It's in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Revelio.
Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to get a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season. Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
Well, this disillusion charm is quite the interesting charm. I've got the two things. I'm going to carry on going. I think this episode's going to be a little bit longer.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the
Right,
one
here we go.
to
So I've now
help.
got a local.
Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
So, and let's go back to the Hogsmeade. Let's see if I can break into some doors. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can find.
Revelio.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Incendio.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Mine now, demiguise.
Tips in the hat, if you please. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Tips in the hat, if you please. Come now, don't be
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo! What do we have here? A demiguise.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Dark wizard.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it in... His experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking us?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Right guys, so we've met Highwing, we've been there. Let's get on our broom. Let's go see what this teacher wants. See if she's up here.
Could you remind me of the reason for these extra assignments, Professor?
Certainly. I'd like to know that you have the discipline and resolve to handle a new spell by completing a few assignments first. Report to me when these tasks are finished, and then you'll be ready to learn Arresto Momentum.
guys, that's it for this episode. Yeah, we'll leave it here, and we will catch up with you in the next episode.